You're listening to the Health Coach Nation podcast. My name is Hailey Rowe, and I'm a business coach for online health coaches who want to attract their ideal clients, stop feeling defeated by their never-ending to-do list, balance a healthy lifestyle with their growing business, and stop over-analyzing what everybody thinks of them so that they can confidently own their message and online presence. On this podcast, we dive deep into health information you can share with your clients, business strategy tips, and more. Let's get to it. All right. Hello, everybody. I am live. I would like to share with you that I've gone live already once and got halfway through my video and stopped and started over because I realized I wasn't prepared enough and I'm not getting across the message that I want to get across. So I'm restarting. And that, if you're a coach, you guys, and you need to redo that or you need to redo something, do it. It's one of those things where if at first you don't succeed, try again. So message of the day is done is better than perfect. If you need to restart, you can. You can recommit at any time and prepare for your lives before you go live. So tonight, I want to talk with you guys about a scary decision that I've made and why I made it, because as coaches, the thing I'm going to be sharing with you is going to be super relevant and things you can share with your clients and reasons why you should do the thing I'm about to say. So if you're watching, please let me know. If you're watching the replay, please say hi. And I cannot wait to connect with you guys. And let's get right to the point, because otherwise I might have to restart the video another time. So what I want to talk about is I've just signed up with a coach to up-level my business and start to get my group programs ready. And I'm so excited because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I personally have worked with a coach before. It's amazing. I personally have done a group program before as well, and that was amazing. And so I was like, at a time where I wasn't in a program right now, I wasn't working with a coach, and I knew I needed to do it. I knew I needed to level up, but I couldn't get myself to do it because I was like, things are going really well. I'm pretty comfortable. Things are leveling, going in the direction I want them to go in. And the problem was I was letting myself get too comfortable, and I was letting myself not see my full vision and think long term. Because what happens a lot of times, and so the thing that was scary to me that I'm going to be talking about how I overcame this fear was signing up with a coach this time, because it was a higher investment level, a longer commitment, bigger expectations. And I'm so glad I did, but my decision-making process was filled with a lot of fear. And I think that happens a lot for your clients if you're a coach, your health coaching clients. It also happens if you personally have been thinking about working with a coach. We all go through this pattern in our head where we're trying to talk ourselves out of what's going to make us grow. And so tonight I want to share how you shut that up and do the thing you need to do to grow. So finally, I feel like I can continue the slide without deleting it, because I feel like I've gotten the message of what this video is about across. Yay. But now let's get to it. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hailey Rowe. I'm a business coach for health coaches. I work with them on getting their marketing tightened up and knowing their niche, rocking their packages, and of course, overcoming a lot of mindset barriers, which have to do with what we're talking about tonight, which is fear. And book more clients that they love, create a sustainable coaching business as a result of overcoming those foundational pieces. So let's go into this decision that I made and why it was scary and how I overcame the fear. So, and how you can too, if you've been thinking about doing a certain thing that you know is going to make you grow, but you just can't get yourself around to doing it. So the first thing is, I really encourage you guys to think about fear like you think about habits, right? So the more we practice a habit, the easier it gets to keep doing it. And the more we practice delaying taking action towards our goals because we are scared, the more fuel you're giving to the fear, and the more likely you're never going to act on that fear. So if you're practicing the pattern of delay around your goals and taking action that's scary to you, you're just continuing to make that stronger and stronger and stronger and harder to break, right? So one of the things that I was thinking about when I was like, well, I really think I want to work with a business coach to help me level up, and I know it's going to help me show up even better for my clients and give even more insight, because my steps have been one-on-one coaching. I want to do this group program, and I want to be held accountable, because even coaches need coaches, and that's why I'm a business coach for health coaches, and why I am even working with a coach, again, because I know it works. I know that the accountability is the key piece. I know the structure will help me grow. I know it will help me work more efficiently. And the idea of surrounding yourself with people smarter than you is so true. And I've been surrounding myself with so much knowledge from my group programs I've done in the past, from my business school, from networking with amazing people and going to amazing events and working in the health startup world, but and also listening to podcasts and books and all of that constantly. But at the same time, I want somebody now to surround myself with on a weekly basis, just to keep me clear, keep me accountable. And so as coaches, as you guys are working with potential clients, or even if you're a coach thinking about getting a coach, it's important to remember you want to surround yourself with people who lift you up, and you can connect with one-on-one on a regular basis and keep you accountable, because podcasts and books are amazing, but they do not keep you accountable, right? You listen to it, it goes in one ear, it goes out the other, and then you're on your own. So that's one of the major reasons that I took the sphere and I smashed it. Another thing that I wanted to share is, instead of always going to all the reasons why you can't do something, why it's going to be hard, why it's going to, why you are not good enough to do it, just start asking yourself, what if, and then insert the best possible case scenario, the best things that could happen. What if blah, blah, blah was possible? And what would that look like? And what would that feel like? And who do I know that's done that? And how can I connect with them? Start asking better questions for yourself that grow you and not shoot you down. Because so often we ask ourselves questions like, am I good enough to do this? Are they gonna think I'm weird? Can I wait until tomorrow? I'm too busy this week to do this. And those things keep us small, keep us limited. But instead, if you started asking yourself, how much could I get done today? Who can I reach out to today to learn X skill? What can I do right now to start moving towards my goals? What if I didn't have tomorrow and all I had was today? And then you start thinking differently. So you need to retrain your gut instinct to go to those questions instead of questions that limit you and that keep you small. The other thing that I recommend when you are trying to face a fear and you can't get yourself to do the thing that you really know you need to do is think about your choices, and this kind of goes off the question piece. So once you ask those questions and you come up with ideas about what will help you grow, what you can do today to move closer to your goals, etc., start selecting the choices that do empower you, lift you up, make you better, and stop. This is a big one, because you can be conflicting your own self with two different things. So you could be really positive and have all these ideas about all the things you want to do and all the things that are going to empower you and all the choices that are going to uplift you and make you even better and stronger and grow. But then at the same time, it's just like, as health coaches, you guys will know this, you could be working out, but your diet sucks so bad. So you're ruining your progress, right? So it's the same thing we do in our own heads with our beliefs. We have these positive beliefs. We want to go for it. We know all the things we need to do. But then we have on this other side the thoughts, these self-sabotage choices of, well, I know I need to call this person, but it's not a good time right now. It's, I can't do that. I don't know what to say. I'm not prepared, blah, blah, blah. And for example, ask yourself, how do you self-sabotage yourself? What are the self-destructive choices that you're making, even if it means delay? It could be no action at all that is keeping you stuck, meaning you're just delaying things that you know could bring you to your full potential.
but you just keep putting it off. And many people think that that is not a fault. That's not like self-sabotage. That's just time. But it is. The things you're not doing are hurting you too. So ask yourself what you can do to make more choices that uplift you, that are, in alignment with what you want, and what things you need to stop doing to not be digging yourself a deeper hole. Self-destructive choices that are getting you further and further away, making it harder and harder to break the fear cycle, the procrastination, all of that stuff. The other reason, though, just completely a side note, if you guys are coaches, you guys are setting examples for your clients every single day, and whether you realize it or not. So what you do and don't do, it does affect your clients. The way you show up in the coaching sessions, the way you show up online, the examples that you're setting, the beliefs that you have. And so one of the reasons I wanted to get a coach again is because I really wanted to have somebody who, I wanted to show up, I wanted to not tell my clients currently I don't have a coach, because if I'm a coach and I'm asking my clients to invest in coaching and I only have a group program right now and not a private one-on-one coach, I don't like that. I want to be the example. I want to be the leader. I want to say I scarily made an investment in myself to work with a coach at X level, and it's going to help me teach you better. So I can expect the same thing out of you. And so if you guys are coaches and you don't have a coach, it's important to keep that in mind. And while I did have a group program, it's just not the same. And I'm excited to find, to push myself a little bit more than the group program. The other thing I wanted to mention is your clients will mirror you. And this is something I learned from the Redesigned Empire. And that just means when I say that your clients will mirror you, the way that if you show up confidently and you believe in your coaching and you are resourceful and you can help your clients and you are results oriented, they're going to try to level up to that. They're going to want to be like you. They're going to want to see your leadership and try to do that in their own life with their own goals. And so it's really important that if there's something, that a fear you're not facing, a habit you just can't shake, but it's taking away from your shine, it's taking away from your ultimately bringing your best energy, it's time to address it. And it's time to stop feeding that habit, that fear, that mindset cycle, and instead starts to just shut it down, to starve it, to think about what is possible if you were able to break that habit. Okay, we're not going to go too much longer, but I do want to say, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I pretty much covered it. So just remember that every day is a chance to practice the habits that you want, to become the person who you want to be. And it can only happen now. All of your power is in right now. So if you keep putting things off and you keep thinking that that's harmless, it's not. Unfortunately, I wish we could say that one day doesn't matter, but your choices do matter every day. And so let me know your thoughts on this. If you do want to connect for a free strategy call this week or next week, go to the link in the description for this video. And by the way, of course, get my free niche marketing training and 5-star Instagram bio checklist on my website. It's my new gift for anybody who comes to these lives, for anybody who shares, is part of my community. And I cannot wait to connect with you guys and hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon, and have a good night.
Want to hear more shows? Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review on iTunes. Get your free habits guide at HaileyRowe.com, and remember that any advice given on the show does not substitute for medical advice from your healthcare professional. Talk to you guys soon.